In this video, let us look at the characteristics of database approach followed by the functions of the database approach. So in the characteristics, first we have the self-describing nature of database system. A fundamental characteristic of the database approach is that the database system contains not only the database structure and constraints and also contains the definition which is stored in the system catalog. A DBMS catalog stores the description of a particular database. This is about the first property, which is called as self-describing nature of database system. The second characteristic is insulation between programs and data. So, insulation between programs and data. In traditional file processing, the structures of data file is embedded in the accessing programs. So, any changes to the structure of a file may require changing all programs that access this file. By contrast, DBMS access programs do not require such changes in most cases. The structure of data file is stored in the DBMS catalog separately from the access programs, and this property is also called as program data independence. Next characteristic, data abstraction. So data abstraction is a characteristic that helps us to hide the storage details, that is details regarding how data is being stored in the database, and presents to the users with a conceptual view of a database. Then we have the next characteristic, which is support of multiple views of data. So under this support of multiple views of data, each user may see a different view of the database which describes only the data of interest to that particular user. The next property is sharing of data and multiple user transaction processing. So this particular characteristic called sharing of data and multiple user transaction processing allows a set of concurrent users to retrieve the data from the database and also to update the database. Then we have what is called as OLTP, online transaction processing. This allows hundreds of concurrent transactions to execute per second. Applications such as airline reservation systems are known as online transaction processing applications. Now let us look at the functions of DBMS. So the functions of DBMS include data recovery and concurrency, data definition, data manipulation, data security and integrity, followed by data dictionary maintenance. Now let us look at what is data recovery and concurrency. So recovery of data after a system failure and concurrent access of records by multiple users are also handled by the DBMS. The next function is called as data definition. The DBMS provide functions to define the structure of the data in the application. The next function is data manipulation. So once the data structure is defined, data needs to be inserted, modified or deleted. The next function is data security and integrity. The DBMS contains functions which handle the security and integrity of data in the application. The last function is data dictionary maintenance. Maintaining the data dictionary which contains the data definition of the application is also one of the functions of DBMS. Thus, we have gone through all the functions of DBMS. Thank you.